So hungry, I didn't eat since 3. I'm going crazy in that corner. I was like, ah! You know when you get like angry, hangry, you know? Oh, everyone knows it. Everyone's discovered it. Oh my god, this is great. Oh.
Great performance, yeah!
No, okay, no, actually,
You just wanted to
actually, like, I went to like La Rosa today. I'll stand up. It's better. It's cooler. I went to La Rosa today, and like, first time I ate like vegan, you know, and like, whatever, it's vegan to me. But I like ate vegan, and like, I've never eaten vegan. Oh, why everyone's laughing? Is it not vegan? Whatever. Anyways, inside vegan jokes.
Salad?
Hmm? Wait, what?
You've never eaten a salad?
No, I meant like just vegan. Like I've always had like meat, potatoes, and something like dirty and greasy on my plate. But like they've never like full vegan meal, right? Like good for you. Like it's actually really good. And like I don't know, I ate it and like I just farted the rest of the day. And that's the thing. Like I don't know, like being vegan. I'll record this, but like, is like it's a sacrifice because like I think like I don't need a poo. I don't need to do any of that. Like it's weird. I think it's just so good for you. Your body's like fuck. I've never had this. Like we can use everything. Like it's amazing. There's no waste to be given. But you fart like crazy. It's just weird because then it's like oh I kind of want friends and family. You know. I kind of want people to still love me. You know? And like I don't want like weird. I don't know. Like I still want to meet strangers. Like you know make new friends. Cause how fucking weird would it be if you first meet someone and within like the first 5 to 10 minutes they just start farting. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just like I don't know. You'd be like, dude, you're too comfortable with me already. Like my mom's been a vegetarian for 30 years, and you can like you know it. Like you hear like her. This is a weird thing. Like that ass. Like. And this is, I know, it's a weird thing to follow it up, but it's true. Like, I don't mean like, oh yeah, like everyone says like that ass is like, oh yeah, that girl's like it's, oh yeah, like no, it's literally the sound of that ass. It's like, it's like that Honda Civic that's coming from down the street, who's owned by that 20-year-old. Like that's the same sound, and like it's ridiculous. I'm like, I know, but like it's like that. Like I don't want to end up like that, so I think I'll just die young and eat whatever I want. Anyways, I'm actually getting some jokes I wrote. So yeah, I was going to the bathroom. I know, I didn't mean for this to happen. Okay, this La Rosa shit happened to me now. But I was like going to the bathroom, and there's 2 kind of guys who pee in a urinal. Okay, well, guys will know this. Well, there's more than that. That's normal, which is probably everyone here. But there's like some guys who like go really close to the urinal, like super close. I don't know. They're like self-conscious. Look at my urinal. This is weird. I don't know. They're like the urinal here, and they're like this. You know, they're whole like they're just, but they're touching everything. And you look, yeah, the first thing you go, don't. You want to go up and pull them back? No. Hey, we all have one. Like who cares? Like no one like. And like it's gross because you're like, ew, you're not like like, weird, like yeah, that there, whatever that is. And you're like, dude, that's so nasty. And you're like, ah, and you know, he's a little self-conscious. Like, dude, it's a penis, who cares? And then the other one is the guy who stands like a foot back. And you're like, dude, you're way too confident right now. Other way to show your confidence other than this. And he's like a foot back. And like, and he always doesn't just like have like what he needs out. You know, it's not enough just to have like the periscope. You know, like the binoculars out, like on that. He has to have the whole submarine up. Just everything has to be laid out there. Like, wait, why do you need the other things? Like, this is enough. You don't need it. And he's all like, you know, just. And he always has like sunglasses on and he looks at you. He's the one guy. He's the guy who looks at you while you're doing it. And you're like, I don't like it because you have sunglasses. I don't know where you're looking right now. It's freaking me out. Anyways, and then if you get past that and you go to like a stall, and I don't like stalls. Well, some stalls are okay. They're acceptable. But some of them, like, I don't know why they thought to build a hallway instead. So if someone's in there and the door's closed, you can't tell because you can't see the feet. They should build them compact so you can see feet at all times so you know. Sometimes, you know, the doors are just closed. And so you always, you know, like everyone fucking does, I know everyone does this, where you just like walk by and you just look in the crack. And you look really quick and you look to see if someone's there. I don't care who you are, and I'm like, you look through the crack, just put someone there. Like, and the weird thing is, every time I do it, I always make eye contact. It's the weirdest, yeah, it's an awful feeling, because you're like, oh, I don't want to, like, and he's always scared and frightened and like confused, and like I feel bad, and then I'm like feeling these weird emotions. And, it's not supposed to happen. I'm not supposed to see someone in that state, you know? Like, it's too personal. Because you don't want to be the guy who goes and like bangs on the, like, tries to open the door, because like, I don't know, like every time I go to like to the bathroom and someone's like opening the door. It's like they're coming for my arrest and a warrant. They're like, you know, like I freak the fuck out every time. It's so frightening because I think everything is like more sensitive when you do that. Like I just leave me alone. I want to play Candy Crush. Like fuck off. my real break out in the day. You know. Anyways, if that doesn't work, you do this thing where you like, you know, someone's, you know, going to the bathroom, you look under, right? You do the feet thing. And like, I did that the other day, but someone like came in the bathroom when I was doing this, and I got up and he like, gave me this like, what the hell, look? And I was like, oh, I want to explain, like, oh, you know, like the feet, I got this, you know, but I was nervous and scared, so I started going, oh, and I didn't really make any sounds. And he was like, you know what, man, I'll shit my pants, I'm more comfortable with that right now. He left, and it was weird. Every joke ends with, that was weird. But what else? Oh yeah, but what I want to do is just to fuck with people, right? Because like everyone looks under. I want to be that guy like when I'm taking a shit, just fuck with them. Just be like have my head already there. You know, so when they look, they see this face, and they're ah! Because what would you think? Like, can you even say something after that? Like, you can't even ask like, why would you do that? You don't know what that person's doing. Anyways, yeah. Here I got this other one. So I work at Starbucks, right? And my boss, she sits down in the back of the store basically all day on the computer. And like, well, she sits on a chair, but it really looks like a muffin the way she sits. Because like, it's just, she covers the whole thing. She's just, I don't know, I feel like she's permanent. Like just, she sits, it's like a parking lot for her. It's like you park your car, you live there for the day, she parks herself and leaves it there for the day. But every time I go in the back to get something, or anytime she's sitting there, or like anywhere at all, basically, I see her ass crack. Like, it's just one of these people where it's like, whenever she bends over or sits, like, her butt crack is, yeah, the plumber thing. But it's not just a butt crack, it's half her ass shows. And, like, it's weird, because, yeah, because, like, I look at this and I'm like, how do you not know? Like, when when there's, like, wind on my bum, I know when my ass is showing, because I'm like, this is weird. Like, it's not usually feel like this. You know? Like, you know when there's a current of air just brushing through. You know that feeling. It's a feeling like it's, oh, you're like, oh. You know, and so it confuses me. And she's like 40, so this thing is like, it's, you don't even want to take a look either. Like it's like you go, you know, it's like it has some mileage on it. You know, like it's all worn down. It's, you know, it's like a weird, you know, cavern with bats in it, and like it's spooky ghosts. It's probably haunted. It's like probably one of those like, haunted factories. You know, like every time a dog walks by, it just starts barking at it. You know, what's wrong? What's wrong? You know. This guy's loving it. Thank you. He's been with me the whole fucking way, okay? I'm doing it for him. I lost you halfway through when you're like, Dark Gavin, no, I don't want to do this. Fucking too much butts and stuff tonight. I know it's just a weird, like, this all ended up, I don't know why I did all these jokes. Anyways, yeah, and like, but the weird thing about like what happens is that like every time I pass by, I know it's there. I know it's, and I look, I still look, like I know it's gonna be there, and I'm just like, ah, fuck. Like I upset myself. It's like telling me, it's like, Brennan, look, just fucking look at me. I don't know why it has like, sounds like it has like a cigarette in its mouth. It just does. But yeah, and like, yeah, well, I'm gonna see it tomorrow, so. Oh man, I just want to say, dude, your accordion, that's like. Every time you play it, do like mimes just show up out of nowhere? Like, every time he plays it, I'm like, the circus is here! You know, like you hear like the ice cream truck, you know, it's like, did you not hear? It's like, you know, you don't hear the circus? You know? I feel like mimes just feel like, there's a job for me? What?
But they don't say that. They don't say anything.
No, like,
just have to figure it out.
They start walking towards you, and then you just do this to fuck with them, and they're like, no, you have this job. You're like, they're like, I have kids, and you're like, just like leave them, and they're like, you know, you like have a little doorknob, you lock it for them, they're like, fuck. And then like a week later, they're all just dead. Ash is just dead. No. Alright, I guess I'll end with that. That was pretty cool.